Hi, this is Bisharup Tarafdar from India Astrologer. In this video, I'm going to talk about the monthly transits of planet for the month May 2015 in accordance with Vedic astrology. I'm not going to mention each of the signs separately. I'm going to give a composite transitory effect which is happening this month, and I'm not going to mention what each planet will be doing for a particular native. It will vary from chart to chart. For example, if it's Saturn happens to be the lord of 7th house for Leo ascendant, that means it is the ruler of relationship, whereas for Aries ascendant, Saturn happens to be the lord of 10th house, ruler of occupation. So it varies from chart to chart what each planet is signifying. So I'm presuming the fact that you know which each planet is signifying in your chart, and based on that, when I'm going to give you the transitory results, you just have to see which planet is beneficial this month, which planet is non-beneficial, which planet is neutral this month, so that way you can assess what is going on in your life in each aspect of your horoscope. To start with, let's start with the planet Mercury. Mercury would be in the sign Taurus, opposite to Saturn, the first 7 days of May. First 7 days of May, Mercury would be opposite to transit Saturn, which is not a beneficial aspect for Mercury. Mercury is turning retrograde on 19th of May and would remain retrograde till 12th of June, which is a period which should be avoided for making travel, buying electronics or computers, it should be avoided to buy during the time. It is not advisable to plan important travel during the time because travel can have some problem, and it is not advisable to sign any important contracts or deals also during this time, the retrogression period of Mercury after 19th of May, and Mercury will be retrograde till 12th of June. From 19th of May to 12th of June is not advisable for this activity. And the first 7 days of May, Mercury will be opposite to transit Saturn, so that is also not a very good period for Mercury. So if you are running Mercury Dasha, first 7 days of May are not going to be very beneficial. Again, Mercury is getting conjoined with the planet Mars from 23rd of May to 31st of May. That is also not a good period for Mercury, considering the fact Mercury would come very close to Mars in the sign Taurus. Now coming to the next planet, Venus. Venus would be entering Gemini on 2nd of May, and it will be in the sign Gemini the whole of this month. And on 31st of May, Venus will be moving to the sign Cancer, and the house Gemini is a friendly sign for Venus. So, and Venus is not going to receive any bad aspect from any planet during this entire month. From 2nd of May to 31st of May, it's staying Gemini, peaceful, neutral, to some extent positive, without any affliction from any planet, unlike the way it happened last month. Now coming to the next planet, Sun. Sun will be entering the sign Taurus on 15th of May. Before that, it will be in the sign, before 15th, it will be in the sign Aries, exalted in Aries, which is a beneficial place for Sun to occupy, and Sun will be exalted in Aries the first 15 days of May. And on 15th of May, it will be entering the sign Taurus. And from 18th May to 28th May, Sun would come opposite to transit Saturn, which is not a very good for Sun to be. Sun will be coming opposite to transit Saturn. So if you're running Sun Dasha Bhukti Antara, it is not beneficial 18th of May to 28th of May. Now coming to the next planet, Mars. Mars presently is in Aries, and it will be entering Taurus on 4th of May. And from 10th of May to 20th of May, it will come opposite to transit Saturn, which is not good for Mars as well as for Saturn. So Saturn would be afflicted by Mars, and Mars would be afflicted by Saturn, and Saturn would be afflicted by Mars from 20th May from 10th of May to 20th of May. And we have earlier mentioned from 2018 to 28th, Sun would be opposite to Saturn. That also means Sun is afflicting Saturn and Saturn is afflicting Sun. That is from the 10th of May till 28th of May, Saturn will be afflicted by Sun and as well as Mars. Ketu would be in the sign Pisces, getting the aspect of Jupiter from Cancer, which is a positive for Ketu. Jupiter would be exalted in Cancer without any negative aspect falling on Jupiter. Saturn would be in the sign Scorpio, aspected by Mars and Saturn from 10th to 28th of May, which is not beneficial for Saturn, though Saturn is receiving aspect of Jupiter. So there is some positivity for Saturn, but there is affliction is also there for Saturn. And Rahu is in the sign Virgo without any affliction falling on Rahu. So this is how briefly one is going to elapse this month of May. So check it out which Dasha Bhukti Antara you're running and see my video again and again. Whatever I've given here with respect to transits, it will be 100% correct. So just make a note what Dasha Bhukti Antara you're running, just see what the planet is signifying in your chart and just match here whether it is beneficial, neutral or powerful. Accordingly you can plan your month of May 2020.